Welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT John. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
So I was looking online the other day, and I saw I'd never, we've all heard of bot farms, right? Like people like having bot farms that do like automated tasks, and like they're usually like for like spam or like whatever,
Oh, you mean like when music artists need a bunch of engagement on their projects and they get the bots to listen to their music and spam how much they love your music.
Exactly. Like, hey, we put out a new song. Oh my God, it has 12 million listens in a minute, and I'm an undiscovered artist.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we should get some of those.
yeah, exactly. So I saw a video of like what one looks like. And I had never even like kind of thought it. So basically it was like, it was somewhere in Asia. And there was like, there were these three dudes sitting at a desk, at like a big long desk, like, and not even a desk, more like a table against the wall kind of thing. And there was three laptops. And then in front of them was like these like metal shelves. And there was 5 rows of 30 cell phones in each row. And they were all up against the wall on shelves with screens facing out, and every screen you could see was like scrolling and moving and like doing things. And there was all this like cabling. It was super professional because it was all like zip tied together, and like it was like, and so it was like they're just sitting there monitoring it from a laptop, and they're all just, I imagine, just like spamming on Instagram or TikTok or something, right?
Yeah.
So it got me thinking. So I went to Grok. And I was like, hey, Grok, how do you create a bot farm with 150 cell phones? So I Googled what you need to do this.
Okay, so here's your home examples on how to do it.
Yeah.
DIY bot farm.
DIY bot farm. So what it says, steps to create a bot farm with 150 cell phones. What it says here, it says, hold on, it does give a warning. It says, creating a bot farm with 150 cell phones involves setting up a system of automated tasks, typically for social media manipulation, data scraping, or similar. Ooh. It does raise ethical and legal concerns, as bot farms are often used for spam, misinformation, or violating platforms' terms of service. Below, I will outline the technical steps, but I strongly advise ensuring compliance and local laws before you do this.
You're not going to break any laws with the bot farm. I'm not trying to like get bots together so I can traffic. I just want to like make people think that I'm more popular than I am.
So first step,
all right,
acquire the hardware.
All right.
So you got to get 150 cell phones. It says new, used, or refurbished. It says you can get budget Android devices anywhere from $50 to $100 per device.
That sounds great. All right.
So we'll get some T-Mobile Android phones.
I'm right.
Not T-Mobile. What's that? What's the prepaid one? I can't think of what it's called. I just
Cricket.
Lost. Whatever. Because like Cricket will have like schmandroids where you're like, oh, it's a Samsung Android, and it's like it has no features. Like so. Anyways.
All right. I'm writing this down.
And then you need SIM cards.
SIM cards. All right. That's the part of the phone that you need.
But I feel like you could just hook them up to Wi-Fi. And that, but I guess but you need VPNs on them probably to like look like you're coming from different places. Anyways, power and connectivity, of course, USB charging racks.
All right.
So boom,
got all of that.
Got it. You got to set up your infrastructure. You got to arrange the phone. It gets so tedious with it. Arrange the phones in racks or shelves for organization. Thanks, bud. It tells you how to be a better, more organized spammer.
Yeah, thanks, Rock. I don't need that. Thanks.
You need proper ventilation so they don't overheat.
Okay, open a window. Got you.
Yeah. Network management, multiple IPs to avoid detection.
I don't have multiple
VPNs.
IPs.
It says control systems. You need a central computer to manage and automate the levels of automation you need to do.
How many computers?
It says central computer. So
just one central computer?
I guess so. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
So then software and automation, right? Like operating systems. They all got to make sure they have. It said you might need to root them or jailbreak them.
Okay, you're losing me a little bit, but I got you.
I'm sure I could literally just say, "Tell me what rooting." AI will just tell you how to commit spam all day long, and then you got to find the automation tools, the bot software, and you got to create all these accounts. So you got to create 150 Instagram accounts. So you can just create a self-serving loop of 150 Instagram accounts.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine, though. I could easily come up with some fake Instagram accounts.
TNT1.
Yeah.
TNT2.
I'm just saying, Joseph, that my new album is dropping pretty soon, so I just want,
do it.
we
need a bot farm
taking notes, motherfucker.
to help you. Exactly. So then of course, like then you got to get into the programming and scripts. That's where you need to hire a Fiverr guy to program your bot farm for you. What are you doing this for?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
this makes sense.
Data management. You got to make sure the data is organized. All the spam, you know what you're doing. You're not spamming the right. Who are you sending this music to? Then security and anonymity, scaling and testing, and boom, bot farm.
It actually doesn't sound that difficult, to be honest.
I mean, if you have the resources and you have some like wherewithal about programming,
I don't. I have neither of those.
I mean, ask AI. It'll tell you how to do all of it.
I mean, it's not gonna. AI isn't gonna give me the resources.
It'll tell you where to look, though.
I mean, yeah, but
You get on Fiverr.
it's not gonna give it.
I bet you there's I was going to say sultry, and that's not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? The guy who lives in the dark deeps.
a hacker.
Sure. We'll say that. Crash override.
Like now, all right. When I think about this, I'm wondering like, what is the cost versus the benefit? Like, what are you really getting out of having a bot farm?
Like, what's the end game?
No, not even the end game, but like, what? How does this benefit me? Like, sure, it produces a bunch of fake engagement and making me look like I'm more popular than I am. Is that going to drive other people to engage with me or purchase something? It's kind of up in the air whether or not that's going to be the outcome or not.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like perception is everything. I will give you that much. It's like even when you go out in public, like the way people perceives you is like majority on how they are going to treat you or engage with you. So perception is everything, and if you are trying to sell music or some sort of property, some IP, having some engagement on it that makes it look like it's more popular than it might be could be beneficial, but it's like a could. It's a big could.
Yeah. Well, what I was reading, I just read it. I was just doing a little information. Like I knew bot farms existed. I didn't realize they were as like intricate as this. I figured it was all based off a PC. I didn't realize each thing had to be its own thing. But like what they're saying is like what they do is they use that to like, because if you're having accounts engage with your accounts, then the algorithm hits it, and then the algorithm promotes your account even more. Then normal people start looking at it, and then what happens is you gain all these followers from your account, and then like affiliate marketers start hitting you, and you can put paid advertisements and product placement. You know, it all just automates, and the next thing you know, you're advertising for whatever, and you have the traffic, and people are like, oh, let me click this link, and it's like it just goes to like an Amazon listing or like whatever,
and then you just keep spamming.
And you just keep spamming and going, and the bots get the shit out in front of real people who then click it and buy an affiliate product, and then you make the money off the sales and blah 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 blah.
I mean, I guess, man. I feel like if you're making subpar content or something that people aren't really interested in, I figure eventually they're going to be like, we're not interested in it.
I mean, you're not wrong. I don't disagree with anything that you're saying.
But if it's just about tricking the advertisers, then yeah, man, go off, King. I'm just saying, man. Like
you're like, oh, you're taking advantage of Google?
Yeah. You're not taking advantage of me, because if it's shit, I'm not going to engage with it. And if you're advertising to try to sell me shit,
well, and even if like the products are advertising or like most of it's like legit stuff, and like if it's something I want and you click your link and I buy it, like good for you for getting it in front of me and I bought it. I mean, I don't buy anything off social media, but like people do. Like my mom literally was like, I bought like so funny. My mom, who's a social media person, she gets on there all the time.
She's a savant.
She was like, yeah, like because she was sending me a package, and she was like, yeah, I have to go to the post office anyways because for some reason I ordered this thing offline and there's $9 shipping owed on it. And I was like, wait, you ordered something and then you have to pay $9 for shipping because they underpaid for shipping? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, what is it? And she's like, it's a coffee mug. And I'm like, the first thing in my mind was like, if you have to pay $9 more for shipping that you didn't already have to pay for, how much did you pay for this goddamn mug in the first place? Because if it was $9 alone, that's too much for a coffee mug.
Yeah, but sunk cost fallacy, man. Once you've already paid the $9 for the mug, what are you going to do? Not pay another $9 to get your mug?
They underpay for shipping on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a hustle, man.
It's wild, though.
It's kind of weird.
I don't know, man. Like if it's really funny what I do a lot. If I do see an ad for something, I'm like, oh, I'm interested in that. I leave the app, I go to the Google and I look up.
Yeah.
I look it up and be like, what is this? Are there reviews? Is it a scam?
100%,
before
100%.
I'm ever putting my credit card number in any site. Like,
oh yeah, any random site. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, Joe's ticket stock. I'm like, bro, get the out of here.
Oh wow, a deal that looks almost too good to be true. I'm sure I'll put my
Right,
credit card
exactly.
information right here.
Yep,
It's kind of nuts, man, because it is to the point now where you really can't trust much anything that you see on the internet.
Nope.
And it kind of feeds into the whole dead internet theory where, like, if there were something that was interesting or some piece of content, and then you see like a bunch of just like names that are just like random letters and numbers, those are not real people.
Right. No one sets up an Instagram account and their name is 3TJ977Bob. Bro, nobody does that. No, it's like when you get an email from someone you don't know and the email is like J279478@gmail. You're like, that is not from a real person.
That is not a real person.
So, anyways.
You just got to be careful out there, guys. Be careful out there.
Exactly. So, go to thecrazytown.com and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Oh, yeah.